Hi folks, it's Saturday, August 5th here on the Space Coast. It's 9:30 in the morning or so, Eastern Standard Time. It's already steamy out there, 87 degrees, feels like 104, quite humid. It's supposed to be a bunch of storms coming through this afternoon, and keeping in mind that it's hurricane season, it occurred to me that I have not run my Champion Dual Fuel 2500 watt inverter generator since April. And keeping in mind that it's a good idea to fire those things up so you're not testing it on the day that a hurricane's a couple days away. I figured I'd fire it up this morning. Try to do it at a decent hour so the neighbors don't get too pissed off. But I'm within my rights to do that at this point. And I'm going to use it to charge up the little baby Pecron here. I'll move the camera in closer to get the numbers after I fire up the generator outside. I did another video sometime back about getting that thing firing up the generator, and of course I'm running it off of propane because I don't have to store gasoline. It's the beauty of that beast. I got a couple items charging into the Pecron right now. I got one of these fans, and I got my tablet here that I'm charging up, and I got my water to keep me charged up because it's important to be hydrated down here. Right now the unit is at 53%. There's 10.4 hours left on it. It's using 28 watts of power right now, charging those two devices. So I'm going to go outside, I'm going to fire up the generator, and then I'm going to come back in and plug this thing into it and see how that works. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I got the generator outside. It's running on eco mode. Maybe you can hear it in the background a little bit. And going to open up the little Pecron case and charge up the power brick that's specific to the E600LFP. And I'm going to pull the brick out, get the cable out, plug. I'm gonna attach the cable. I'm going to attach the plug via this extension cord that I have running outside to the generator. And we're waiting. As you can see, I got power coming into the brick. I'm going to take this into the power brick here. I'm going to plug it into the input slot right here. Nope, not that one. This one. It's a foolproof plug, so you can't even fool an old fool like me. And there's an idiot gap in it. It guides you into plugging it in. Plug that in. Give it a couple minutes. And pretty soon it should begin charging. Takes a couple minutes with this little Pecron E600. I've noticed that with the solar panels as well, that it takes a little bit for the the charging to begin. There we go. As you can see, the battery indicator is indicating charging. It's currently charging in 258 watts, and that is minus approximately 25 watts or so that these two items, the tablet and the fan, are taken in, and it's so that'll go up to about 275, 280. This is a 300 watt brick, so that's pretty acceptable. It tells me if I unplug these two things, let's give you a better idea. Yep, there's the 273. It's about halfway through. Charging 54%, 26.8 volts. Says it's going to take 999 hours, but I don't think that's accurate. So I'm just going to let this thing run for a little bit. And we shall see what kind of results we get from using the Champion Dual Fuel 2500 watt inverter generator running off a fresh tank of propane I got out there. So I'll come back with results in a little while. So we got a little better idea of what we're looking at here. We got 275 watts coming in. There's no draw. I unplugged both the fan and the tablet. And it's going to take less than an hour to charge this up from the 53% it was at. So I'll leave this running, and I'll come back when it's fully charged and just show the results. So just in case you're interested, here's a quick shot of the setup I got outside. There's the inverter, there's the propane tank, there's some junk, and you can pretty much hear the sound pretty close to the inverter. It's very quiet. The neighbors aren't complaining. Onward, Excelsior. So, there we have it. Another excellent test. It's 10:40, so in a little less than an hour, this thing charged all the way up. Let me let it up so you can see a little better. We're at 100%, 0 time left. It's still topping it off a little bit, but pretty soon this green light will go off. This will turn to green, and I'll be done. The brick gets a little warm, but it's not too uncomfortable to the touch. So, a couple things accomplished today, which was good. I charged up the E600LFP off the Champion Dual Fuel 2500 watt propane gas inverter generator, and I use propane, of course. That's all I intend to ever use with it, because I don't want the hassle of keeping gas around, and I use propane for my gas grill anyway. And I keep 2 tanks around because I grill a lot, and hurricane season's coming, There won't always be solar power to charge up my generators, my battery banks, the Pecron ones, and the generator's a good option, and it's pretty quiet for what it is. And like with all generators, I used to have them back in Massachusetts, the gas ones, the bigger ones, and I keep a log book so I can log how many hours I've run it, what date I ran it, and when I should change the oil in it. The plan is to run it once a month and drain these batteries down and charge them back up, because it's kind of good for them. And anyway, yeah, I mean, another great test all over. It's me, the Goalie Llama, thanking you for watching another video. If you found this video useful or informative, please subscribe to my channel. I'm starting to get up there, but I'm nowhere near where I could be, and like the video too, because that helps a lot. Links to the products that we talked about today will be below. I'll link to the previous generator video where I went through starting it up and everything, if you're interested in that. Check that video out too. Also check my playlists out. I have a hurricane prep playlist with a lot of videos with useful information, and my Loser Cruiser experiment with the Sienna 2016 minivan camper is progressing nicely too. All the equipment in these videos can be used for both purposes. So it's Saturday morning. It's time to go do something outside despite the heat. And thanks a lot for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.